Hey Team Vital Force, Coach Lee here. If you've been watching our videos, we have released one video that talked about understanding the 45-degree angle or 45-degree step. So we're going to go one step further on that, and we're going to talk boxing versus Muay Thai to give you a little bit of perspective on how we utilize these. Okay? So just kind of a little run through on the 45s. We have two different 45 steps that we use regularly. We have the lead and the march, or the rear, okay? And then each of those has two different variations. We have the step out, or the regular 45 step, and then we have the step with the pivot, where we land into the pivot, okay? This saves time and loads us up for power. And then on the rear side, we have that march 45 here, or we have the march 45 with the pivot. Okay? Again, our goal when we make that pivot is to bisect our opponent, the same way that we do when we're standing in front of them. Alright? Now, understanding how we utilize this for boxing versus Muay Thai is more about leg position and what we're going to do after we make the step. Okay? So, making that step, if we march out on that lead side and we pivot, alright, we make a big hard pivot, that works really well for boxing. Now I'm bladed up again, I'm looking at his side and I'm outside of his punches, which are in this direction down the center. Okay? Now the bad thing about this for Muay Thai is now my kick is way back here, which can sometimes work to my advantage because sometimes it's hidden. But more often than not, what it does is it ends up getting my kick caught or defended. Okay? So when I make that step for Muay Thai, especially when I come into the pivot, is I'm actually going to leave my leg here and I'm almost in a switch stance now. Okay, I'm bisecting my opponent here, and that leaves this kick very available and quick. Alright? Which means that if I came in, that my kick is very, very quick, and it's less likely to get defended or caught. Okay? Now the bad thing about that for boxing is here, I'm kind of like right on top of them here. Alright, so my opponent's right here. So I have some good stuff, but I'm also in a range where he can still really hit me, especially with this backside hand, okay? If he makes a good turn right here, I'll get hit. Here my head's got a little bit more distance, but I'm still really laid into their side, and I can kind of hunt into the angle of their shoulder. That will keep me safe from that backside punch, where I'm likely to get hit in Muay Thai. Now, in Muay Thai though, I'm less likely to get punched in general because the kicks are there. So if I come in firing, then most likely that punch is going to make it to me. Alright? So here, I don't have to worry about my kicks, and this puts me at a good angle for my boxing because I'm literally hunting down the side of them. Alright? And this leaves me at a good angle to throw kicks to the front of their body, trying to catch across their midsection or across the front of their legs. We actually even use sweeps and kicks to the back of the leg from this side. Okay? So ultimately, we end up in a better position for Muay Thai by not pivoting out, by not following out. Okay? And I know that this is part of our footwork. If you understand our footwork, our 1 through 8 series, we utilize that. Because there are some circumstances where that pivot and that exit can be useful in Muay Thai. It can help me get out of a situation. But if I'm setting up an attack, more often than not when I pivot, I'm here because I have those options available to me. Now the same goes for the rear side. Alright? If I make that step, alright, and I pivot out, I'm looking down the side of my opponent, that lets me attack and push through the middle of their side. All right. Now if I make that same step and I don't pull that foot, now I can throw that kick, and it's less likely to get blocked. It's closer to them, it's quicker. All right, so those are some variations of the 45 and understanding how we use them for boxing. So just one more time. For boxing, I make that step and I pivot out. That puts me on the side of them, ready to go. All right. For Muay Thai, I make that step and I leave that foot centered. And I use that to kick, making the march, making that pivot again. That puts me outside of their punches. And for Muay Thai, leaving that kick here and ready to go. All right. Boxing, Muay Thai, boxing, Muay Thai. Okay? So that's 45-degree step variations for boxing and Muay Thai. Thanks for watching, guys.